Welcome back to the whiteboard. This week we are talking about things that cost you money inside your Google Ads account. So over the past few weeks, I have been auditing a bunch of accounts, talking to brands about their strategy going forward. And as we keep looking at these accounts, these same 5 mistakes just keep popping up. So rather than continue to fix them, I figured I would just make a whiteboard and share exactly what's going on and what you can do right now to save money and get your accounts performing better. So let's dive in. Thing 1, easiest fix in the book. If you are running your branded search campaigns on target CPA, on target ROAS, on max conversions, on max conversion value, you are probably lighting a bunch of money on fire. If your agency is doing this, there is probably not a good reason and they should probably change it. So let me explain what happens. And to do this, I've actually pulled from one of those accounts some of the CPCs today, just went through and pulled out the CPC, the individual CPCs on their branded campaign. Here's what you see right here. I actually listed them all down here. 9 cents, 32 cents, 19 cents, 47 cents, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then you get to about noon today, 2 blow up CPCs back to back. $9.37, $10.19. Where'd those come from? Those came from smart bidding, making stupid decisions and dramatically overpricing, because Google knows that when you average in these 2 blow-up CPCs into all these other really low CPCs, the average is only $2.02. And for this brand, $2.02 branded CPCs seems great. But then I went back and looked 30 days previous, 60 days previous. None of their highest dollar CPCs, any of those blow-up CPCs, right, the ones that are 10x the average, resulted in anything. They were just really expensive clicks, which is for Google a great way to recoup a bunch of that money and a good way to extract surplus value in a way that most advertisers would never see. But they didn't do anything. If you got rid of all of that for the last 30 days, this brand would save over $580. That's just, and for a brand spending $10,000 a month, $580 is 5.8% of their budget. That's huge. That's, for this particular client, potential client, this would be almost 6 leads that's just poof into the ether from non-branded search that Google captured through the branded search. Like, what would you do with an extra 6 non-branded search leads a month, courtesy of branded search? So if your agency has not tested manual CPC, is not trying manual CPC for branded, there's probably a problem. Like, you should try this out. The other option is target impression share, which also can work really well, but does have the blow-up CPC problem. Don't love it, don't hate it, but sometimes there's actually a good reason for that. But in general, manual CPC on branded search, match made in heaven. All right, let's get into the rest. Number 2, Google, for all of their flaws, and Google has flaws, their customer match is actually excellent. It's really good. But most advertisers don't use it. They do not upload lists of current customers. They do not upload lists of, if they are a lead gen company, prospects or deals in progress. And they almost never upload lists of spams or DQs or job seekers. Why? I don't know. But those are easy ways to save money. So let me explain. Number 1, Google has a customer list feature. You can upload a rolling list of your current customers and either add them as RLSAs or exclude them from your campaigns, or bid far less for them by setting your target CPA much lower and then adding bid for new customers, right? There's all kinds of cool strategies you can use when you have good customer data that will allow you to be better and more strategic with your money. Number 2, your prospects. You know what I would love to know as a business owner and operator? If my prospects are still searching for other solution providers that I could help them with. That's a very useful bit of information. Well, if you upload all of your prospects or your deals in motion or even your stalled deals to an RLSA, you can, 1, tailor the messaging using ad customizers, and number 2, actually get breakout reporting on how those audiences are performing. That seems like a really useful thing that would allow you to cut waste and actually improve the efficiency of your current spend. But where you can really cut waste is 3, your spams and your DQs. One of the things that has changed as AI has automated more and more things is that spammers and scammers have been able to exponentially increase the volume of garbage they are pumping into the interwebs, which means more spam coming through, but it's coming through from the same core audiences, the same core IPs, the same spammy emails, because they're not creating all these new email addresses. They're just spamming those email addresses across more things faster. That's what AI enables. Well, if you just get a list of all of the spam, DQ, junk, job seekers that you've gotten for the last year, every single email address, every single phone number, and you upload that to Google and say, exclude all of these people from my ads, you will probably find that you can save 10, 20, 30% of your budget just by getting rid of this garbage. And as you get more garbage in, continuing to update this list. Just exclude the garbage. If you cut out the crap, you can save 20% or more of your budget. And for a brand spending $100,000 a month, getting rid of even 10% is $10,000 a month. What could you do with an extra $10,000 a month in that ad account? Could you deliver a better return than known junk? And the answer, I would certainly hope, is yes. If you are not trying this, you should be trying it. If your agency refuses to do it, just drop a thing in the comments, call somebody competent. I don't even want to do it for you. I will do it for you, but I'll hook you up with somebody good. Please, just please. Number 3, input your margin data. Input your revenue data that's actually correct into Google Ads. One of the easiest ways to make better decisions is to have better data in the platform. Google allows you to upload all kinds of custom data, but most organizations don't. One prospect I talked to on Monday said he didn't want to give Google his margin data because Google was going to steal his business. Tinfoil hats aside, the reality is Google is worth several $1 trillion. If Google wants to steal your small $10 million a year, $20 million a year, $30 million a year, not to poo-poo any of that, building a business to $30 million a year, huge accomplishment, but compared to a $2 trillion market cap company, $30 million is tiny, right? Google doesn't care. They just want to help you. They just want to sell more ads. So input your margin data, input your revenue data. Make sure they're right, because when you have the right margin data and you can see the cost that you're paying and you can see the total margin that you're making, you can make a better decision. Because now you are able to see, oh, okay, I made, maybe I sell a product that has a 20% margin for $100, but I sell a product with a 80% margin for $70. Well, which one did I actually make more money on? It's actually the lower priced product with the much higher margins. So by being able to see the margin that I made with the cost that I paid, I get a better sense of what is my actual, basically what is POAS, profit on ad spend, versus ROAS. Because again, if I take those two examples and I spend $50 for each, my ROAS on the $100 sale is 2. My ROAS on the $70 sale is 1.4. Well, it looks like the 100 is better, but if I then go to profit, well, I actually made far, far, far more profit on the $70 sale because the margin's higher. Seeing that allows you to make better decisions and stop stupid investment. Number 4, copy-pasted ads with no strategy. This is a pet peeve of mine. If you are breaking out keywords, if you are bothering to create ad groups, have the something, whatever you want to call it, courtesy to actually tailor the ad copy and the landing page experience. If it's worth breaking out from a keyword perspective, it is worth taking the time to create better ads that do not suck. If somebody is just making a whole bunch of ad groups and then copy and pasting their ads into each one, what was the point? Like, what have you actually accomplished? You just wasted time and money. So here's how you fix this. You actually check the competitive SERPs. You see for each keyword group, what are the other ads saying? What benefits are they touting? What features? What pain points? How are they positioning themselves? We document all of that. Then you go to your client or internal or external, whatever it is, and say, okay, for people who are searching for this, how do we compete and win? What are our value propositions? What are the benefits we offer to that searcher? What are the differentiators that we have from these other competitors who I've documented here? And you let the CEO or the sales director or the sales rep or whomever talk and document all of it. Now we actually write decent ads that are relevant to the searcher and that stand out on the SERP. And then we go one step further and we make sure they have a tailored landing page that actually talks to what that searcher wants. And the end result is you make a lot more money. Your quality score will increase by between 1 and 2 points just from tailoring your ad copy. Your conversion rate will likely increase, in some cases 2, 3, 4, 5x increases in conversion rate just from better ad copy and better landing page experience. It is the easiest way to improve the profitability of your account and to improve the returns that you are getting from your investment. And number 5, if you are selling products online, please stop with terrible shopping campaign management. The most common way I see brands segmenting their shopping campaigns is by price or by brand. Why? One product that's $100 and another product that's $100 might have wildly different margins. They might go to wildly different audiences. One might be among its peer set priced super high and the other among its peer set priced super low. What are we doing here? No, the answer is you want to segment these by contribution margin and by persona and by buyer type so that we are showing the same things and we're actually giving Google the right behavioral and intent signals to understand what's going on. Better segmentation in shopping leads to better outcomes. If you just throw all these products into a single group and say, Google, go, it has no idea what to do. It's harder to parse a signal. The end result is you will spend more money on more irrelevant traffic. And the bonus one that is not included here is check your search terms. Please check your search terms. What we have found, especially in shopping, is that competitors are appearing more and more and more. If you are seeing huge competitors entering competitor branded terms, entering your auction insights or your search terms, that's a big problem because you might not be able to compete against them. So you have to decide, do we want to try to conquest or do we want to exclude those and focus only on the informational or the discovery, the non-branded queries? The same thing is true in non-branded search as well. But what you want to do is check the search terms, monitor the search terms, find those terms that are not performing and exclude them. And if you see terms popping up that are not directly related to your product, for instance, a skincare product, right, your brand X, and all of a sudden you start seeing Estee Lauder face cream in the search terms report for your shopping campaign, along with 50 others, well, that could be a red flag that, hey, we're wasting a whole bunch of money because we're getting clicks for people that are looking for Estee Lauder or Neutrogena or Olay or whatever other brand, right? You don't need those clicks. Those clicks are expensive to you because your quality score is low. They are unlikely to convert unless you have a really good competitor experience. So just exclude them. Managing that search terms report for both shopping and search, easiest way to improve your returns. So I hope some of these are helpful. If you have other tips, drop them in the comments. Like, click, subscribe, hit the bell, and we will talk to you next week.